Alrighty. Alrighty. Here we go. Here we are. As per usual, before we get the festivities started, I would like to just go ahead and get a mic check. Can I get a mic? Maybach music. Michael. Okay. All right, the mic is micing. Specs, what's going on, bro? All right, let me say hi to everybody in chat before we get started real quick, because we are here for the community. First and foremost, Shay, welcome in, my goat, my legend. What's up, Shay? We got Jarrett in the house. We got Specs. I came here to chew bubblegum and acknowledge my tribal chief, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Fuck yeah, bro. Roses are red. John is streaming Dolo. He's my tribal chief. I love you, Solo. What's good, man? Can I get a check on the music? Is the music too loud? Is it too low? I just raised it. Let me know if the music is too loud or if it's too low. All right, guys. Let me get a music check. Now it's too loud. Okay, fair. This is what I want. Oh, it's loud now? Okay. All right, abort mission. What about right here? Also, my mouse is like not mousing the way it usually be mousing. Good now, that's much more pleasant. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, how about me? How's the audio? Are we gaming? Okay, so yeah, last time we were here. All right. Now I'm remembering it, chat. Now I'm remembering this run. All right, guys. So let's heal. All right. Let's heal. Let's get back to the Pokemon Center. Did you ever find the link we were asking for in the Discord? These kids never posted it. True. I don't remember if I fought this lady or not. Oh my god, look at the maneuvers. Okay, this person's gonna talk to me. Yo, is that Palm Breeze and Ryan both in the chat? The double legend, the double whammy Glizzy Supremes? What's going on, Palm Breeze? What's going on, Big Ryan? Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome in. We are just getting started. I miss you, Truge. Alright, Specs, wait till I show you the theme of this run, okay? Big sick angle? Oh no. Are you like sick where it's awful, or are you like sick where it's like, I'll be alright, I'm kind of just complaining. What's the deal with Emerald Imperium? Okay, so glad you asked. So this game is, it's obviously a ROM hack, so it's not base vanilla. This game has all 9 generations of Pokemon in this game, so you can catch pretty much almost any Pokemon. It is made specifically for hardcore Nuzlocking. It's a pretty difficult game. It's not the most difficult in the world, but it's just difficult enough where, like, I feel like it's been really good for stream, if that makes sense. Like, I'm having a lot of fun streaming this game. What I've found with Nuzlocks, this is very similar to shiny hunting, is like, yes, I'm playing a game, and yes, I'm like calculating fights and I'm trying to figure stuff out, but like I can stop at any point. Like I can put my controller down and I can just talk and we can chill, and then like when people show up I can say hi to them, you know what I mean? Like, whereas like certain other games, like if I'm doing competitive, it's like, bro, like I don't know. I can do you one better, Specs. Take a look at these nicknames, okay? We have CM Punk the Gyarados, alright? We've got Ryback the Dottler, because he's got a big-ass back, okay? We got Mickey James the Togetic, okay? We got our starter Pokemon, Hey, Bailey, I wanna know. Alright, we got Ava Johnson the Dwebble. Come on, that's a good one, alright? We got El Generico the Lanoon, okay? We're not done yet. We have Eugene the Slowpoke. Classic. Alright, we have Nia Jax the Spheal. I'm not like most girls. Alright, we have Grayson Waller the Shroobish, because this turns into a kangaroo and it's Australian, bruv. Alright. We have Rhea Ripley, the Chin Chow. I don't know how this happened, but it happened. We have LA Knight, the Corviknight. I'm actually fucking cackling. And last but not least, Chelsea Green, the Skitty. I mean, like, I feel like this is just content, you know what I mean? Let me show you my death box. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's nobody fucking in it because we're the GOATs, chat. No deaths so far in this run. And we're gaming. I think our next fight we have to get ready for is a rival fight, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to get everybody up to the level cap. Low-key, man, flew, but I've been exhausted all day. That sucks. Paul and Breeze, you know I've been meaning to ask you, how's the Soul Links? I know you were doing some Soul Links. It won't have any effect, so I'm still stuck level 20. Oh, I have to beat the rival to get the next level cap, right? Okay, cool. Yo, Kiramis, what's up, legend? Welcome in. Oh god, we haven't touched it. You guys just gave up, right? You guys are kind of like me and Moxie. We need Vanillux to name it Stone Cold. Yeah, whenever I get a Pokemon that's just like absolutely broken, I'm gonna name it Stone Cold for sure. Kira, absolute legend. What's up, Kira Miss? How you doing? Nephew in the house. Snake Pokemon, Teddy Long. No, if we get a snake, we're naming it Randy Orton, of course. Okay, so Specs, here's the deal with this game, right? Because the fights are so difficult, basically the way this game kind of ebbs and flows is we have something called a calculator, right? For some reason, my mouse is like really slow right now, so this is kind of annoying, but I'm gonna try my best. So I have a second window. I'm gonna unlock it, all right, so that you guys can see what I see. Okay. So every fight in this game, or every boss fight, I should say, is preloaded into this calculator. So basically, there's some documents. They're going to tell you where your fights are. So right now, we have a rival fight coming up, right? And this rival fight is going to be with May, Brandon, with Trico, and Rustboro City. So I started with a grass starter, so this is the Trico version. So we're looking for the Torchic version, right? Yeah, we're looking for the Torchic version. So we're going to go in here. We're going to type in the name Combuskin, right? And basically, this is going to pull up the rival fight. Yo, Captain Fail. What's going on, legend? Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. We are officially doing the sheets. Speaking of the sheet, is my box updated? Why is there a Magikarp and a Gyarados in my box? Can anyone please explain for me how this happened? Okay, so the level cap, let's set it to 20. My mouse is like really unresponsive right now. It's kind of aggravating me a little bit. Okay. So level cap is 20. This is the fight. So basically we're going to see the opponent's team here, and we're just going to calc it up. So having not much Pokemon information, I can safely assess that you're... Bro, I read that message line by line, and I was not ready for the end. All right, chat, it's time to calc. But while I'm calcing, I need you guys to tell me about your weekend. How's everybody feeling? Yo, Ryan, did you get the Amazon card, by the way? For anybody who was interested, our Draft League Season 6 finally ended. We were doing Gen 9 National Decks. So we're probably going to do another season of our Draft League soon. I don't know how soon, though. We're probably going to take a break, maybe like a month or two. And but if there's anybody who wants to be in our next season of our Draft League, just let me know. Join the Discord. We're always gaming or doing something in there. Alright, so first up is Golbat. This Golbat has Cross Poison, Wing Attack, Bite, and U-Turn. What do we want to do here versus our good friend Crobat? If you do a TCG Pocket League, let me know. It's not even a terrible idea. Does my box just like not have good answers for this? Or am I bugging? The problem with my box is I have 17 bug types. How's Dwebble? Murder it? We're gonna try. Okay, so Dwebble's kind of poggers, and nobody really wants to switch into a Rock Blast, right? I mean, I guess Cubfu wants to switch into Rock Blast, huh? Alright, so this thing's a bit of a demon, but it looks like Dwebble with Shell Armor just kind of always wins. I'll give it like an Oran Berry or whatever I have available to me right now. Dwebble has a chance to one-shot here, 6.3% chance if it 3 hits. If it 4 hits, then I'm definitely getting the one-shot, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's say Dwebble versus Golbat. Okay, cool. We're probably gonna bait a Cubfu switch, if I had to guess. I got it, bro. Thanks again. Nah, thank you. What's your friend ID? I gotta add you in Pocket. Don't add me. My wonder picks are so ass. Wow, we haven't gotten a viewer bot in a while. Mods? Any mods out there in the world? For real, I had to remember how to ban people. True. Okay, so let's say this Cubfu comes out, which I'm not even convinced the Cubfu would even come out. Does this guy even want to switch it? Bro, why is Dwebble a demon? It's been 5,000 years. It's been so long since we've had, like, a bot asking for viewers. Hello? I almost kind of miss it. Like, I miss the bots. You know what I mean? They make me feel alive, chat. Specs doesn't even remember his own cousin. True. Specs is notoriously a horrible person. Okay, so Cubfu. Rock Smash, Air Release, Headbutt, Thunder Punch. I mean, is my GOAT Dottler good here? So I kind of take a lot from Aerial Ace, but also not really. Just sent you a request. Let's go. Can I one-shot you, though? Like, what if I go Modest with, like, what is that? Twisted Spoon? I changed my name. True. Okay, so Modest Twisted Spoon has only a 37% chance to OHKO. That's probably not worth. So if I just go Oranberry, it kind of plays around crit, right? I go Bolt. Psybeam 2 shots. I mean, I think this guy is worth bringing. I'm not convinced he's my answer to Cubfu, though. Slowpoke. What am I supposed to do with Cubfu? Is it just Grottle? Grottle's fine, but not really. Shroomish. Why are you still a Shroomish? You get 2 shot at Air Release. How about my boy Rookidee? Oh my god, Rookidee takes a lot here. I mean, we can intimidate. Do I have any shell armor, guys? I only have the Dwebble, which I'm already using. I was gonna say we can intimidate. I gotta teach moves to my Pokemon too, honestly. We can intimidate, bait Thunder Punch, and then just swap into Dottler, honestly. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Chinchou kind of cooks. Because the thing about Chinchou is if I fight it with Chinchou and I do damage, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna bait the Thunder. I can switch in Gyarados, bait the Thunder Punch, and then swap back into Chinchou to heal. Teach them Glock 40. I, honest to God, might have to. This might have to be a Glock 40 angle, or maybe the SMG. Okay, Chinchou's not terrible. Let's plan Combuskin, and we'll see if we have any slots that we could like compress here. Alright, so Combuskin 2 shots Chinchou, but what does it do versus Gyarados here? Alright, and I'm gonna teach Gyarados Bulldoze, most likely. Okay, so this guy also has Thunder Punch. Can we stop with the Thunder Punches? Although switching into Chinchou and then outspeeding with the 2-hit Bubble Beam seems kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. Pachirisu used Blicky Spark. I mean, bro, anything is possible. Okay, so hear me out, guys. Gyarados and Chinchou about to put in some twerk, if I don't say so myself. Okay, what's fighting this Hatchram? This thing's kind of a demon with Life Dew. Can Linoon come in and just headbutt him to death? kinda. Linoon is faster and can just hit some headbutts here, which is like unironically decent. So Linoon can come, and then I want one more thing. Pachirisu stays strapped, true. God, I have so many freaking, like, just bugs. I mean, Dottler's really good here, too. This guy does no damage to Dottler. I just don't know how much, if any, health Dottler is gonna have after it fights. Maybe I could use Togetic for Kupfu. So Togetic actually looks kind of alright. My phone is dying. I'm gonna watch TV. I'll try to pop back in. Yo, I appreciate you, Specs. As always, fucking legend, bro. But yeah, we're chilling. We're gaming. I'm not gonna spend too much longer here. I'm probably just gonna go into this fight in a bit. But if I go bold with whatever berry I need to give it, obviously Serene Grace. Save. The problem is Thunder Punch can para me, right? Chat, remember the golden rule, stay beautiful. True. What if I just go Wakan here, actually, just to dissuade it? If I go Wakan, he sees overlapping rolls with Headbutt. He's faster than me, though, so he could flinch me to death. That could be kind of whack. Get the Iron Sheet. True. Okay, so maybe Togetic as my last. Am I missing Pokemon? Let me just double check that I'm not, like, missing something here. God, this is really all I got, huh? Is it a throw not bringing this guy? Grottle? He's self-sufficient. He's so good. I mean, Grottle can kind of fight this Kubfu too. Especially if I get an Intimidate off. How does Grottle do versus this guy? Not great, actually. Lanoon does a bit better. I think it's just these lads. I think it's just these lads. Dwebble. Yeah, I'm really hoping the Golbat don't switch. He's probably just gonna U-turn, but I think it's fine. Alright, I'm done calking. It's a really early game fight. My box is kind of small here anyway. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Part of me wants to bring Slowpoke as well, but I think it's fine. Alright, so we're bringing Chinchou here. Definitely don't want to risk it. And we're unironically leaving Grottle, which feels bad. I just don't know who Grottle fights here, is the thing. Alright, so we're leading the Goat Dwebble, aka Ava Johnson. Oranberry, Adamant, Bug Bite, Rock Blast, Bulldoze. This seems fine. I brought chili cheese corn dogs. Yo, what's up, Carly? How you doing, homie? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. How was your weekend? Did I get citrus berries? No, right? No citrus berries. Okay, that's fine. Surely I got berry juice, right, chat? Surely. No berry juice? Man, this game is a racist. Did not realize how racist this game was. Okay, Bulldoze on Gyarados kind of important. Okay, perfect. Alright, I think it's just kind of Oranberry on everybody, right? Alright, let's go through. What does Gyarados want to be? Gyarados probably wants to be plus defense. So what is that? Impish Gyarados. I also outspeed, so when this thing gets low enough for Bulldoze, I can just try to one-shot it. Or I'm gonna just bait electric moves into Chinchou, right? I have to move by the weekend. I thought you moved already, or am I bugging? I feel like I thought you moved, but... Okay, so Bulldoze is like a decent range here. And then Kubfu, they both want to Thunder Punch me, but that's fine. Alright, so for you, we want to go Impish. Okay, Impish on Gyarados, gaming. Okay, so what about Dottler? Dottler's fighting the Kung Fu, but also so is Gyarados and Chinchou if it fits. Was supposed to move in January, but pipe burst in the house, but it's fixed now. Oh, I see. Got you. All right, well, we definitely don't need to be calm, I don't think. So I think we just go bold on Ryback. All right, so we're gonna go bold on you. No, not adamant. Chat, let me tell you, one of the most difficult things in Nuzlocking is reading. Me personally, I happen to think reading is cringe. That's just me though. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Mickey James coming as a backup plan. Defense up, double hit with Fairy Wind, holding an Oran Berry. I'm down to make that a Wakan Berry, and just never get flinched, Monka. Okay, Wakan Berry. Okay. So Togue is coming. Lanoon, what do you want to be? I think you actually, unironically, just want to be adamant, no? So you're just doing hella damage with Headbutt. What's your adamant range versus Hatchram? Because I want you to come in and do a lot. Yeah, I think if you're adamant, you're actually a clean 2-hit KO, right? Adamant. Yeah, adamant's a clean 2-hit KO on the Hatchram. We just have to dodge some crit fiction. And even then, with Oranberry, it's kind of fine. Alright, El Generico has been changed. And then you are already defense up. Volt Absorb. Okay. Crits aren't real? Exactly. Like, literally, what is even a crit? Okay, let's go through the team one more time. Alright, so we're leading Dwebble, Adamant, Shell Armor, Oranberry, Bold, Oranberry, Swarm, Wakanberry, Bold, Serene Grace, Oranberry, Bold, Volt Absorb, Oranberry, Impish, Intimidate, Adamant, Oranberry, El Generico. Surely he has another ability that's not just pickup though, right? Like, this guy has to have something else. Let's check. Yes, of course, Gluttony. I mean, that's fine, I guess. And surely you have something better than Swarm? Compound Eyes? I guess Swarm is just better. What's Compound Eyes again? Is that the accuracy one? Or no, that's the one, no, maybe I'm thinking a Tinted Lens. Raises accuracy by 30%. So does this guy learn Hypnosis or something eventually? You can't be crit without your consent. Say no to the crit. Honestly, Shay, I never really looked at it that way. Never really looked at it that way. Alright, guys. We should keep Splash on the Gyarados, right? I think that makes the most sense. Does Gyarados learn Rock Tomb, by the way? He doesn't. Alright, we're splashing then. Maybe no, Rock Blast has a chance to kill. I think I value that more than Rock Tomb. Alright, chat, I need you guys to help me out here real quick. I'm switching to the in-game audio. Can you guys just make sure that it's not too loud now? If it's too loud, please let me know, but it should hopefully be just right. Alright, chat, we are getting ready to fight May, but before we do, we need a sip of the old DP, the Diet Pepsi. If Z moves are in champion, Z Splash Gyarados goes hard. Wait, so all jokes aside, what the hell does Z Splash do? It's not that loud, certainly better than it was a few streams ago. Okay. Alright, so I'll leave it here then. If you guys think it's too loud, just please let me know. Alright guys, it's a rival fight. I'm gonna be honest. My rival fight right now does not actually look that good. Like, I think we'll win, but this is like probably the worst rival fight I've ever had in this game. But it's okay. What we need more than anything is for our boy Golbat to just stay in. So let's go back. So we got Dwebble versus Golbat. I can never get crit. His highest damage is wing attack for 32%. Just stay in. Okay, this is perfect. We have a chance to OHKO here. Even if we don't OHKO, it's like kind of fine. But if we OHKO, that's like kind of awesome. Ponders. Okay, one more. Okay, one more for the GOAT. It's free. This game is free. This game was made for kids, by the way. Holy. Alright, shout out to Ava Johnson. Okay, so we bait Combuskin here. What is the Combuskin going for? So, the Combuskin is either going for Double Kick or Rock Tomb. Doesn't Flame Charge increase speed? So, he might go for Flame Charge here. Rock Blast kinda does some damage. The thing to note is this is never Thunder Punch, though. So I think we are going to take our pivot into CM Punk here. This should never be Thunder Punch, so we pivot into CM Punk. We're gonna get a little bit of that old Intimidate. Okay. Okay, he went for Rock Tomb for speed control. That's kind of unfort, but kind of fine. He's -1, I'm -1 speed. He's gonna go for Thunder Punch now. On the Thunder Punch, we're swapping into Rhea Ripley, the Chinchou. My GOAT. Okay, Thunder Punch. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, so now we, as a Chinchou enjoyer, we are bold, we outspeed, and two-shot here. They can go for Rock Tomb, which would make this a little bit weird, but I think we're fine. Show me the Bubble Beam. Okay, if we get the speed drop, then this is confirmed. Come on, baby. Speed drop, speed drop, speed drop, speed drop, speed drop. Oh, Citrus Berry. Whoa, whoa, this guy's a cheater. Okay, so they went for Rock Tomb. Okay, so I have 54 health. How much does Double Kick Crit do? So Double Kick Crit has a max roll of 56. So they would have to crit, and they would also have to... I think we pivot through Gyarados one more time. What's good, bro? How you doing? Yo, what's up, before? My GOAT. Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in maybe like a week or two. It's kind of on me. I haven't really been streaming. I've been so busy with work. But yo, what's up, before? How are you? So guys, I think this is either another Rock Tomb or a Double Kick. To play around crit, if I pivot through Gyarados and come back, I'm never dead to crit. I actually even outspeed. The problem is if I pivot through Gyarados, he's gonna go -2. He might actually switch out. It's been longer than a week. Yeah, true. I'm only dead to crit maximum roll. So he would have to hit a 1 in 16 and then hit another 1 in 16. I'm actually staying in. Okay, just don't do it. Okay. Free. Free for the GOAT. I didn't want to pivot through Gyarados again and just like make him switch and then kind of get weirded out here. Alright, free for the GOAT. Chinchou, you're literally my favorite. Alright, so next up is Kubfu. So Kubfu versus Chinchou. Kubfu wants to go for Rock Smash here. It's its highest damage. They don't have any speed control. So what we're gonna do is swap into Gyarados here. We're gonna get an Intimidate. And then we're probably actually just gonna swap back into Chinchou here. Oh, he's Inner Focus. I knew that, chat. I was simply testing you guys. Okay. So Rock Smash, I guess we could just play around crits, right? So we can swap into Chinchou here on the Thunder Punch. We heal up, and then we go for some Bubble Beam. Or we can go into, like, Dottler here. If you were testing me, I failed? No, I wasn't testing you. Inner Focus? Yeah, I did not realize this Kubfu had Inner Focus. Could you imagine reading the calculator? Could not be me. Alright, so the question is this is Thunder Punch. Do I go straight into Dottler? No, I think I heal my Chinchou and then I pivot into Dottler. Or I can heal Chinchou, bait Rock Smash, and then just pivot into Togetic. That's kind of good too. Okay, this is Thunder Punch, so we're switching into Rhea Ripley on the Thunder Punch. We're gonna heal up. Show me some healing. Nice. Okay, so we healed up a little bit for free. Now we're baiting Rock Smash. So on the Rock Smash, we are going to swap into Mickey James. Oh, ads. Okay, chat, I'm gonna stop because of ads. Okay, no defense drop, no defense drop, no defense drop, no defense drop. Perfect. Okay. Here, hold on. I will wait for ads to end. Toad swapped in on Rock Smash. No defense drop. Looking good. Alright, chat, let's just wait about a minute for ads to end. While the ads are going, yo, before, how's everything been? How are you? Alright guys, based on my inner dialogue, we have about 25 more seconds. I remember when I first watched Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's so random. Alright guys, ads are almost done, about 20 more seconds and we'll get back to the battle. I'm pretty sure from here, he has a chance to either Thunder Punch or he has a chance to Headbutt. I want to go for Fairy Wind here. I could Encore if it's Thunder Punch and then swap into Chinchou, that'd be kind of sick. But that would activate his Switch AI, so I don't know about that. Alright guys, ads seems to be over, so we're going to go ahead and continue the battle. We're going to Fairy Wind into the Cubfu. So he goes for Thunder Punch, which is going to eat my Wakanberry. Okay. This is like fine though. We're going to get off of Fairy Wind here. Okay, so now I am dead to Thunder Punch crit. So what I do here is I swap back into Chinchou on the Thunder Punch. We're gonna heal up a little bit more. Perfect. And so now Chinchou should never be dead to Rock Smash crit. Let me just double check it. Rock Smash crit maximum roll does 70%. So we should be able to just go ahead and pick up a KO with Bubble Beam. Alright, perfect. And we outspeed. I didn't even realize I'm faster. How am I faster than this Cubfu? The calculator? Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I am. Oh, because he's level 18. Okay, because I was looking at his base speed. Alright, so this has been kind of free. Chinchou's actually going insane here. Alright, so next up is Hatchram. Hatchram versus Chinchou. Can I just stay in? Not really. They're going to go for a Psybeam. I mean, they're not going to go for Thunder Wave. So I think if they're going for Psybeam, we just take the hard swap to Dottler here. Alright, Ryback, get in there, buddy. This is your chance to shine. Finish him up, finish him up. Alright, Psybeam into Dottler. This is going to do like 5 damage. Okay, perfect. And now we just double Signal Beam for the wins. Oh yeah, I guess maybe I was supposed to go Cherry Berry here. Now I have to hit through Para, which is a bit cringe. Just do it. He's gonna Life do spam. This might pick up. Okay, I think we're good. I think that picks up actually. Free. Free for the goat. Another riskless battle. Alright, so now we get a level cap, which I really hope allows my Pokemon to Digivolve. Also, chat, more importantly, we get the most fun thing in the game, encounters. We get some encounters, baby. Okay. So, let's go ahead and turn off this audio. Let's go back to Spotify, play some chill music. Alright, let's level up the lads. I really hope I get Crustle, chat. I think the new level cap is 25 pounds? The fuck is pounds? The user pounces on the foe, lowering its speed. Wait, that's based. That's so based. Chat, that's actually so based. Okay, cool. Okay, come on, Digivolve, Digivolve, Digivolve. Stealth Rock? Imagine that wasn't banned. Stealth Rock is banned, right? I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check the sheet real quick. Don't mind me, chat. Don't mind me. Hazards, Trick Room. Yeah. Hazards are banned. Okay, that's fine. So no to Stealth Rock. That would have been kind of sick, though. Okay. Wait, didn't I just hit no? Bro, I'm so mad. Evolve? This thing really doesn't become Crustle, man. Okay, fine. Man, I'm really stuck with these low-level bugs, huh? No follow me. It's kind of funny, but nah. Okay. Bestow. The worst move I've ever seen in my life. Oh, we don't get Lantern yet, right? Lantern is like 27 or something like that. Spark? Spark is Basura juice, right? Yeah, no, Basura juice. Okay, fine. Chat, I'm so excited for encounters. I actually can't wait. Covet, kind of really good, huh? Headbutt, tail whip, get rid of Fury Spikes. When am I ever clicking that shit? Okay, so Covet's kind of exciting. That maybe gives it some tech. Leer? Oh, dude, I love Leer. CM Punk wants to learn Twister? Why not, man? Better than Splash. Fury swipes to break Focus Sash. Yeah, that works if I'm fighting like a Focus Sash Jinx. But like if I'm fighting anything that has actual stats, I don't know about that so much. Alright, I don't even know why I'm leveling up this field. Lord knows it's not gonna Digivolve or do anything, but whatever. Oh wait, chat, do I get Breloom? Wait, if I get Breloom, that's Poggers. I'm really hoping I get Breloom here. Feint attack. I mean, that's interesting. Dark coverage so early in the game. Copycat, attract, ground, disarming voice. I'm gonna get rid of attract, I think. I think attract is banned, but I actually have no idea if it's actually banned or not. I'm just kind of yapping. Charm? I know Charm is banned. It kind of sucks, but whatever. Alright, LA Knight, are you gonna learn anything that lets me bring you to Raleigh? Taunt? It's a good ass move. Okay. Please, Breloom. Please, 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 please. Worry Seed? Honestly, kinda tech. Oh, wait. I'm so dumb. I should have kept the Worry Seed for Guts Hariyama, no? Wouldn't that have been sick? It's probably too complicated. But I do have a Breloom. That's freaking great. This is good news. Breloom enjoyers across the world will be happy. Mach Punch? Hell yeah. Mega Drain, Headbutt, Stun Spore, Leech Seed. We really don't need Stun Spore. Okay. Oh, why I click it again? It's my bad. My bad, my bad. Alright, let's get our boy Eugene. Eugene usually comes to Brawly. I actually lost my Slowpoke when I was doing not sheet attempts once to a Brawly, which kind of sucked. Headbutt. I mean, I'm never bringing Headbutt, right? Let's just be real. Aurora Beam. Hell yeah. When the hell am I ever clicking Ice Ball? Boom, boo, doo, 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 doo. Okay, last but not least, our starter Pokemon. I wonder if you get any... Okay, you get Bite. Razor Leaf, Bulldoze, Rock Throw. I guess Bite over Withdrawal. This guy's just a coverage machine right now. Okay. Alright, so let's just take our best Mons so we could walk around. Maybe I want to walk around with Dottler. Yeah. Okay. Okay, swap. We would just lead Gary. Alright, let's save. Let's go get our encounters. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 encounters coming up, guys. So this is going to be a very encounter-heavy part of the stream, which is low-key my favorite parts of any stream. So I'm really, really excited for this. Let's pog out. I don't remember if I fought that trainer or not, so better safe than sorry. Imagine fighting Gardenia right now. Literally could not be me, let me tell you. God damn it. God, what the... You have a letter? Yes, sir. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Don't you love it when you're just taking a free boat ride from a creepy old man and your dad calls you? I mean, who hasn't been there, right? Alright, Big Dewford Town. Here we are. First things first, let's get these. Interrupting the fun, yeah. Alright, Palmegberry. Kind of didn't really need that, but... Electro Web, Icy Wind, Aerial Ace, yes please. Low Kick, yes please. Pluck, Snarl, and Smackdown. Let's go. What else is here? The move relearner dude is here, right? Yep, level up moves. Let's freaking go. Sick. Now our Gyarados could actually learn some moves. Alright, chat. I don't even think... Is there any reason to stall this out? No, right? Isn't there one of these fishing routes that people delay? I don't think I'm going to delay, but I think one of these routes gets delayed sometimes. Okay, so this is 107. Let me just pull up the routing real quick. I don't want to throw. So 107 is a 50% chance at Buzel or Marini. If I delay this, I get chances at Carvana. Now this looks crap to delay. The only thing that's maybe worth delaying is like Super Rod into Aqua Breed Tauros, but like that's so late in the game. To be honest, I kind of want Marini. I've gotten Buzel every single run that I've ever done in this game. Since this is my first sheet run, I'm kind of down to just get the Marini here. But if I get Buzo, I get Buzo. Kind of is what it is. All right, here we go, gamers. This is Route 107. Show me the Buzel, or show me the Marini. Hey, we got our first Marini. I'm not mad at this. I'll take it. I know Baneful Bunker is banned, so that's kind of cringe, but like, I don't care, dude. All right, get in the ball, baby. This is our first poison type, I think. I'm totally down for this. All right, guys, what wrestler reminds me of Toxapex? It'd have to be something bulky and defensive. What's like a bulky wrestler? Don't want to do Big Show. We're saving that. Or we may have already done Big Show. No, yeah. We're saving Big Show. Something bulky. I don't know why, but I'm getting real Ivar vibes from this. Alright, so 107, we got Marini. Dewford. Our Dewford is either Staryu or Galarian Corsola. I really want Staryu here, guys. Okay, come on, baby. Show me Staryu. Please. Come on, that's a Staryu right there, baby. This is a Staryu if I've ever seen it. Fuck! No! No! This is my first ever non-Staryu run. I'm actually heartbroken. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this thing. Damn it, chat. I mean, this thing hits like a truck. I mean, I guess it's a pure ghost type. It's almost like this run is Cursed Ola, the Evo. Yeah, I mean, this thing is definitely cool, but like, how long is it gonna take before I get it? Okay, this thing is Nikki Cross for sure. Spooky female wrestler. Alright, I mean, it is a ghost type, so like, I can't be overly mad at that, right? But this is like, damn, no Starmie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, Starmie kind of carries me usually in these runs. I'm really gonna miss not having the Starmie here. Okay, Route 106. This is 50% chance at Ducklet or Tentacool. Okay, this is the one I think I'm supposed to delay. That thing's broken. Cursola. Okay, so 106, I think you're supposed to kind of delay it. Well, not supposed to, but if I do delay it for when I get the good rod, I can come back and get either Tatsugiri, Veluza, or Shelder, all of which seem way better than Ducklet and Tentacool. Because, like, I don't need Ducklet, I have Gyarados, literally. I don't need Tentacool, I have Marini. So, like, you know. I think I'm gonna delay 106, guys. It's what my heart desires. Yeah, Starmie is legit busted, so like, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Alright, let's level up these goons. I mean, it's a ghost. Maybe it's broken, I don't know. Honestly, I have to see when it evolves. That'll kind of make the big difference. Toxic spikes, lol. Yeah, maybe this guy actually sucks since I'm doing the sheet. Wide guard? I wonder if wide guard's banned. I know toxic spikes is banned, so might as well trade one banned move for the other. It's free. It's free. This thing gonna learn a water move or not? I mean, it does learn toxic. Oh, is toxic banned on this thing? Hold on, let me see if this is a toxic mod. Leech Seed and Toxic are allowed on the Pokemon listed in this figure. Not fully evolved Pokemon that are not holding an Eviolite are also allowed to use Toxic. Okay. So is Marini here? Swanna could use Toxic, lol. Okay, so Toxapex. So I can only use it while it's a baby. Once it becomes Toxapex, I can't use it. Interesting. Yo, Cats, thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gaming. Yo, Guitar. What's up, Guitar? Couple of legends creeping up on me for the sheet. What's up, Guitar? How you doing? All right, I mean, I guess we can use Toxic for now. Is Wide Guard banned too, by the way? It shouldn't be, right? Damaging move, pure setup, miscellaneous. Yeah, Wide Guard is banned, lol. Okay, so we'll get rid of Wide Guard. But yo, Cats, Guitar, thank you guys so much for stopping in. I really appreciate the lurks. Guitar, we got the Cursola over the Staryu. I'm actually kind of upset about it. I really wanted the Starmie. Like, Starmie is actually a hard carry for Brawly. This is gonna be a very, very tough Brawly. Venoshock. I mean, Venoshock is pretty good here. When am I ever pecking? Let's just be honest. Don't be upset. Cursola's also great, but Staryu is better for Brawly. Nice. Do you know what level I get Cursola? But you've also got the Meanie Marini? True. So, Guitar, the way that I'm reading the sheet, I just want to make sure I'm reading it correctly. I can use Toxic on Marini as long as I'm not also using Eviolite, correct? It's late, like 38 or 44, but you do Eviolite until then? Sheesh. That's right? Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, Guitar, I don't know if you were here when it happened, but my other run, I never lost it technically. Like, I didn't wipe. But I was setting up a different emulator to do something on TikTok, and I opened this game, and I accidentally freaking corrupted my file for my run. I was past Flannery. Like, I was making my way to Norman, and I corrupted my file. So I figured if I'm gonna start over, I might as well just start over and do the sheet, honestly. Just makes the sheet run faster, so you're big chillin' now, true. Would I ever spite? I mean, I guess I'll never harden. Yeah, that run was going so good too. My box was kind of broken, I'm not gonna lie. This box so far seems like okay. Ancient Power? I'm intrigued. Alright, can you learn something useful for Brawly maybe? Maybe like Will-O-Wisp or something here? Hex. I mean, got the Will-O-Wisp part, but sure. I mean, it's better than Astonish, right? It's better than Astonish, I guess, chat. Okay. So we're gonna delay 107, I think it is. If I feel like I really need one of these mons, I'll come back. But I think I'm going to delay... No, it's 106 that I'm delaying. I'm going to delay 106, and I'm going to go get... So, I'm going to do the relearner stuff here. Thrash. No. Do you get anything from the relearn? No. Lurking while I read a bit, too. Yo, Guitar, thank you so much for the lurk. I really do appreciate it. Relearn, level up moves. No. How about you, Breloom? You got any fun relearn stuff? You have counter and faint, lol. How about you? Any fun relearns? Alright, Alright, let's save. Okay, let's go get our granite cave. Alright, guys. Last time we were here, we got a freaking Slurpuff, dude. So this time, all we have to do, chat, all we have to do is simply not get Slurpuff. How hard could that be, chat? Also, we have to decide what room we're taking. Okay, so here's this room. If anybody's here in chat, you guys could help me make the decision. Obviously, you don't have to. Alright, but here's what we're looking at. We're looking at Diglett, which, unironically, kind of poggers. Makuhita's probably whatever. Patrat seems terrible. This seems terrible. This seems terrible. This seems like it could be okay. Manfu would be a huge high roll, I think. Coughing, probably okay. Zora, his Swain Zora would obviously be broken. So that's this floor. Escape rope, just what I've always wanted. Okay, so this floor. This is the floor that we've done before, I think. So this is Scraggy, Aron, Gligar, Fake Fluttermane, Swoobat, Crocodile. I think I'm just gonna go this floor, man. This floor seems so consistent. Yo, Icy! Icy, my goat with the raid. What's going on, Raiders? Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. What's up, Icy? My goat, how was your stream? What were you playing? This room this room also has a chance at Diglett, but it has the steel Diglett, which is kind of cool. Also, I feel like getting Gligar would just be so good, right? Aron is probably good. Scraggy is good, just not now. I'm leaning this floor, but then Steven's room is also kind of busted too, if I remember correctly. Okay, so this floor, next nav. Okay, this is the, okay, so this is Mankey, Xatu, Mawile, Zubat, Kricketune, Clefairy, Zora. I mean, this has some cool stuff too. Lightning Rod Emolga could be pretty good. Drillbur could be nuts. A high chance at Xatu seems really good for Brawly, actually. I don't know how good it would be after that, though. Mawile would probably be insane. But I feel like if I get Clefairy, that'll just suck so bad. I was playing Final Fantasy VI. I had a great time playing through the beginning. Next time I play, it will be I will be able to use magic with all the characters. Hell yeah, let's fucking go, Icy. I appreciate you. Me and Icy go way back. Way back to the Resident Evil days. The good old days, one might say. Also, getting Mankey feels like having a late game Annihilate seems broken, but also, I don't know, man. This is a tough choice. And then the good old days of Resident Evil 3 remake on Inferno. True. Yeah, I don't know. I think like I already have what's making me not want to do this room is I already have a ghost type actually, which normally I wouldn't. Granite Cave here. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing this. This seems terrible. Like, there's just 3 normal types here. I just can't do it. I can't do 3 normal types. Alright, let's check Steven's room. Okay, so here's the thing about Steven's room. He has Pikachu, which could immediately become Raichu. That's kind of broken. Sawk and Throw, I've heard, are pretty good. Stuffle might be bad. Spoink and this thing might be bad. But this stupid Swirlix. If I get this Swirlix again, I'd be so pissed. Smoochum is terrible. Beldum would be cool in theory, but it's just so risky. Parasect is probably really good. Basically, if you do this room, you have high chances to get really good encounters, which are these 3. But like the low percentage encounters are actually so bad. Like I don't want Stuffle. Do I need a fighting type? Not really. Or going through all of Resident Evil 4 with only a handgun. Oh, you already know. I'm goated at that. RE4 handgun only? That's free for me. Alright guys, I'm gonna get my encounter. Ads are on. Gonna get my encounter when ads end. Prob not doing Steven's room. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, how much of a chance do I have at this Pikachu? Because Raichu does seem sick, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Caves and dungeons. Granite Cave. Pikachu's a 20% encounter, man. What does Sock have in this game? How good is Sock? Okay, so Sock gets Inner Focus. He gets Contrary. That's so good. He gets Sturdy, which is pretty good too. What are his base stats? Base speed 85, base attack 125. This guy's kind of a demon, chat. Sock is kind of a demon, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Rock Smash, Double Kick, Low Sweep, Counter, Karate Chop, Brick Break. He gets only fighting moves though. He eventually gets Close Combat at 65. He learns Bulldoze. You could give him EQ. You could give him the Elemental Punches. Knock Off, Rock Slide, Poison Jab, stuff like that. And then, how good is, like, if I get Raichu, how good is Raichu? Raichu. The soap prop not doing Steve's. Yeah. I mean, Raichu gets Lightning Rod. How good is that? 110 speed. 100 attack, 100 special attack. He's a fake out guy. Thunderclap? Bruh. It's so good. Moved by TMHM. The thing is, if I do get Raichu, that means I can't get the free Pikachu later, which is kind of cringe, right? Alright, chat, I'm gonna take one last look at the other floor. Let me talk to Steven real quick. Alright, guys, the ads should be over, I'm pretty sure. Kinda want the Xatu. 20 citrus berries? Hell yeah, man.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Alright, we got the Moonstones, which means we do have access to Delcatty. 20 PP ups, you love to see it. Guitar, I don't know if you're still here. What did you do in Granite Cave, Guitar? Did you go for Steven's room? I kind of want Sock is the thing. Sock seems so broken. I went for Gligar, a steel type. I can't remember, but I got dog shit. Ugh. I don't even remember what I got. I kind of want to go for this room too, honestly. Because, like, Mankey... Like, Xatu would be good for Brawly. Mawile would be good, period. But it's like, like there's just like, bro, if I get another bug, can you show me the rooms real quick? Yeah, so this is so it's only between 2 rooms for me. I'm either gonna do this room and hope for either Xatu just to help make Brawly a little bit more free. Mawile would be really, really cool just to have a Steel Fairy type. Crobat is Poggers, and then our good friend Mankey is kind of Poggers, Drillbur is Poggers. Clefairy would be bad. This guy would be fine. This guy would be fine. This would be bad. This would be like bad probably too. Kricketot probably not great. Or if not that, then Steven's room. It's just I'm so scarred because the last time I went for Steven's room, I got a freaking Swirlix. It was so ass. So Steven's room, I would want the sock. Getting early Raichu seems really good though. Sock would be good. Throw is like whatever. This guy would suck bad, I think. These two are probably fine. Mana and Spoink. They're probably just fine. This guy confirmed does literally nothing. I've had him before. He does nothing. Nothing. Whatever. Nothing. Yeah. I'd skip Steven's room. Yeah. I just want that sock. But yeah, I think these are just okay. Yeah. And then this room, Dexnav. This room has Diglett and Mienfoo, but like, no. The problem with this room, in my opinion, is there's 3 normal types. Patrat, Dunsparce, and Young Goose. That just seems so cringe. His Sway and Zora would be a crazy high roll, though. Yeah, that room's dog. And then there's one more room. I believe it's this one. No, this is the Mankey room. That one I showed you already. It's this room. And then there's this room. This is the room you went for. Scraggy, Aeron, Gligar. Swoobat's cool too. This has 1 ground type. I took this last one and I got Scraggy. Scraggy's cool, I'm sure. Scraggy has been way, way better than I thought. Yeah, the thing about, I mean, Gligar seems insane. Yeah. Yamask Galar? Yeah, I think it's Galar, yeah. Shuppet, Sableye, likely good too. The thing about this room that scares me is there's 4 ghost types, and I already have a ghost type because I hit on, I got the Cursola. So the reason why, not this room, God, not this room. The only reason why I'm thinking about this room is because I already have my ghost type. But then again, like, looking at this room, dude, if I get Rattata or Kricketot, I'd be so pissed. Yeah. Depends on time of day for your mask. Yeah, I could probably evolve him to either or. Also, what's up, Plezio? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I hope you're having a good day. Part of me just wants the Xatu. I kind of don't like my Brawly box, to be honest with you guys. Also, Annihilate. How would Annihilate not be broken? Crobat's probably broken. I'm gonna go the other room. I think you're right. I think this is the room right here. Okay, honest to God, I want Ligar. I think. Alright, chat, we're going for it. Give me the Ligar, baby. Come on, baby. One time for the GOAT. Let me get the Gligar. This is probably fine. I mean, this thing gets a Mega, and this thing gets Fake Out, right? This thing is probably good. Just not now. That's the only whiff in my opinion. It's actually probably very good. Yeah, I feel like this is like a late game demon, but like not right now though. Alright, guys, what wrestler reminds us of Metatite? So, like, ooh, a meditating wrestler. This is Aleister Black. Yeah. I don't think I can fit his name, though. I'm just gonna do, like, Aleister. Okay, yeah, because he meditates. Okay, but, like, is this... This might even be decent on Brawly. It's a psychic type. Dude, my Brawly is scuffed, I think. I might be screwed, but we'll see how it goes. Bag. Infinite candy. Does anybody know what level or how this thing digivolves? So Feint is cool. Force Palm, Endure, Rock Tomb, Detect. Oh, this is a Detect guy. Hold up now, chat. That's very good, actually. 38. This would be the same as Rad Red, so yeah, I guess 38. God, that's so far away. Bullet Punch. Tickle Me Timbers. Force Palm made Para so good. I mean, I guess Bullet Punch over Feint, right? The AI in this game does not protect a lot, if at all. I can think of one Pokemon that I've ever fought against that, like, protected. It was, like, the Burn Heracross, dude. Calm Mind? I wish. I wish, buddy. I wish. Mind Reader? Interesting tech. Alright, let's go to you. Learn. Okay. Wait, this guy is a demon for doubles. Fake Out plus Detect? Hello? Also, I can get rid of Rock Tomb because I have Rock Tomb as a TM. Yo, Mendoza, what's up, my goat? Welcome in. How you doing today, my friend? Are you excited for Regulation I? I bet you can't wait to just do, like, all sorts of psych up strats. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. I could also alternatively probably just escape rope, right? But it's fine. No biggie. Okay, so Metatite. Alright. Okay. Alright, I guess it's time to plan for Brawly here. I just don't know about this box, though, is the issue. Metatite, huh? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna save, and then let's upload our box, and let's start taking a look at Brawly. I like my team overall. If I can get past Brawly, this team feels like a lot better, but it's gonna be kind of tough in my opinion. Okay, where's the, oh, I didn't open it. Pokeweb. Choose save. You. Open. Level to export at. 25. Load. Copy. Calculator. Clear imported sets. Import. Okay. Level cap 25. Okay. Let's look up our boy Hariyama. Okay, this is gonna be a little rough in my opinion, but let's see how it goes. First up, we have Lucha Libre Pikachu. Boss battles, visual Hoenn. This is Hidden Power Fighting, right? Okay, Hidden Power Fighting. How do I beat Brawler Lucha Libre? He has Fake Out too. He's faster than me. I could lead this guy in Detect. fake out's faster than mine. Wait, we already have pure power on Metatite. That's actually kind of sick. Does Breloom kind of? Oh no, he does have the Draining Kiss. How does Lanoon do? Lanoon outspeeds. Wait, can Lanoon just one-shot this guy with what's the fairy item? Fairy Feather? Wait. Lanoon one-shots this thing? Hold up. Let me make sure I have a fairy boosting item real quick. Yeah, I have Fairy Feather. Wait, chat. Why does Adamant Lanoon one-shot Pikachu? Hello? Can we talk about this, chat? That's actually sick. Alright, Fairy Feather Lanoon. Who knew? It's Pikachu? No, I get it, but still. It's ass. Yeah. Alright, so he's gonna hit me with a fake out, and then I outspeed and covet. He doesn't want to switch anyone into covet. Maybe he wants to switch this guy into it, but I don't know, honestly. Yeah, I mean, he definitely wants to switch this guy into it, but whatever. Okay, so let's just say he switches Alolan Sandslash in on the covet, because he resists, right? Who do I have that beats Alolan Sandslash? Probably this is a Gyarados angle with Bulldoze, right? Gyarados comes in, beats it with Bulldoze and Citrus Berry. He has a Chople. Okay, we'll put this on the back burner for now. We'll say Gyarados is the first, like, quick answer, but we'll probably try to find more. Slowpoke? Slowpoke? I mean, he doesn't do any damage back to him is the issue. Breloom? Oh my god, Breloom takes Omega damage from Aerial Ace, let me tell you. Cursola, even though you have literally no moves on you. The problem with this Cursola is it has freaking no moves. It's weak armor. Chill. Hold on, let me see if Cursola has another ability. Are you in my party, Cursola? No. Okay. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. I'm checking Cursola's alternate ability. I am not pulling up with a weak armor Cursola. No, thank you. Unburden? Okay, now we're gaming. Why does this guy have Unburden as his ability? He's gonna double his speed to go base 60. We're balling. Metatite versus this thing. I mean, if I get rid of the Chople Berry, it one-shots, but he does crazy damage to me. Oh wait, we can evolve Skitty. Hold up, chat. Hold up. We're the boys. We're forgetting about our goat. Alright, I'll let you guys see this one real quick. Real quick, chat. One time for the goat. Yeah, hell yeah. Does this thing become part fairy? I kind of hope it does. I'm really hoping. It's just a Delcatty. Alright, Delcatty, welcome to the team. Okay. From what I've heard, this Delcatty has a sick hidden ability. So it's pure normal. Wonder Skin. Okay. Let me see if Delcatty gets any fun relearn stuff. Fake out. Yeah. Yeah. We take those every day of the week. Probably don't need copycats. Okay. Alright, cool. So we actually have 2 fake out mods now. Kinda sick. I'm not really using Delcatty here, but whatever. Okay, back to the calc and this Alolan Sandslash that we just can't beat. How does my goat Dwebble do versus this guy? Not good. Let's stop looking at that one. How about my goat Dottler? Bruh. Grottle? Bruh. I mean, if Grottle absolutely has to, he can maybe do a little something here. After one bulldoze, am I faster? I mean, he also has bulldoze is the thing. After one bulldoze, I am not faster. But I am self-sufficient. So Grottle, not for nothing, like, can kind of do some things to this guy. We go like Citrus Berry. Yeah, Citrus Berry, Impish Grottle here. If I go Modest, does that make me a 3-hit? Not Modest, Adamant. No, Adamant does not make me a 3-hit, so we just always go Impish here. So like I could Intimidate and then fight this guy with Grottle kinda. It's not like perfect in any way, but it's certainly doable. Okay, so let's get to some of the other demons. Let's talk about Hariyama. This guy's a super Omega demon. If I remember correctly, versus Hariyama, I can just go, I can go Timid, because this guy is 37 speed. Oh, no. Togetic Timid outspeeds Girder. That's different. Okay, so what's the plan for Hariyama? Bullet Punch, Low Sweep, Fake Out, Bulk Up. Bullet Punch does kind of a decent amount here. I could always swap in this guy. We want to go Timid. And then we want to go Citrus Berry. So the thing about fighting the Hariyama with the Togetic is I could Encore him into Bulk Up if at all possible. Who else do I have to fight Hariyama? How's Breloom? Not good. Marini? Marini is kind of alright. Marini can hit it with a Toxic. Go like Bold Marini with like a Citrus. That could possibly be a thing. How about Meditite? Nah. My Goat Slowpoke? Slowpoke kind of walls. So Citrus Berry Slowpoke can just land some really good Psy Beams on this guy. How about Dottler? Oh, Dottler super walls this dude. And does some good damage too. Put Slowpoke, we'll put Dottler. Let's see if any other good ideas come up here. Okay, so Girder. Girder beats Dottler because Fire Punch does way too much. So Togekiss versus Girder. If I am... Yo, Big Lou! What's up, Lou? If I am Timid, I'm faster than him. But what is that supposed to do for me again? Oh, yeah. So if I bait something that's not Thunder Punch, I can Encore trap him. Like if I can bait Mach Punch or Low Sweep. So I think what we do is like we pivot to Lanoon and then we like trap the Girder or something like that. Until eventually we can pin him down maybe. But he's a bit scary for sure. Yeah. I can bring Chin Chow and just keep pivoting through Thunder Punch to fight this guy. The problem is he 2-shots and he has Low Sweep. Marini's not good. Yeah, my Girder answers are Gur-ass. Fire Punch just does too much to Breloom. Cursola can do some stuff, maybe. Cursola can kind of do some stuff versus this guy. Cursola could like disable Thunder Punch maybe, something funny like that. How about Corvisquire? You're doing a bunch of nothing, right? Yeah. Not gonna lie to you guys, this is kind of cooked. Dwebble just doesn't do anything. Oh, man. Man, oh man, oh man. This is not great. And then we still have this Lichen Rock too. How about Lichen Rock? Lichen Rock versus Dottler is real scary. Lichen Rock might have to fight Slowpoke. Like a citrus. Lichen Rock can also kind of sort of fight the Grottle, honestly. Grottle does pretty good into Lichen Rock as well, if I'm being honest. This does not feel good, guys. This in no way, shape, or form feels any good. I got a bad feeling about this, but I think I'm gonna send it anyway, because what am I supposed to do? How's Breloom versus this guy, actually? Okay, so Breloom's kind of good here. Breloom just always wins with Mega Drain. I could also just double Mach Punch this guy, actually. So, like, I can swap in if I'm Adamant. 2-hit KOs. What if I'm neutral? What if I'm, like, Impish? Impish still 2-hit KOs. Okay, so Breloom always beats the Lichen Rock. The question is who do I drop? But, like, Breloom consistently beats this guy. What about Breloom versus Pikachu? Could Draining Kiss me? That's the problem. And he gets a lot from Draining Kiss. Maybe I don't bring the Slowpoke. Okay, so if Breloom beats... Okay, so let's do this. So let's just say you are... let's just say you are Bold... No, Impish. Let's say you're Impish. You have Poison Heal. What else can I give you, actually? Do you have Technician already? Hold up, chat. Hold up. We the boys. Hold up, chat. Effect Spore. Ooh, do I want Poison Heal or do I want Effect Spore? Poison Heal seems kind of based. Effect Spore seems like it'd go crazy, though. Nah, we kind of want Poison Heal, I think. Okay, so Poison Heal, Citrus, Breloom will always beat Lichen Rock, no matter what he switches into, because of double Mach Punch. So, Lanoon one-shots Pikachu, okay? Gyarados will have to kind of sort of fight the Sand Slash. Maybe he'll need some Grottle help. Grovyle, no, Girder is the issue here. Girder can kind of sort of lose to Togekick, but it's like a big maybe. We have to switch in on not Thunder Punch and then Outspeed and Encore, whatever he used. So ideally, if we can bait, so like if I can swap into Lanoon on like Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, then bait Mach Punch plus Low Sweep, I swap back into Togetic, and then I Encore. And then we have to try to repeat that process, but it's tough. It's definitely tough. Dottler should 1v1 the Hariyama here. If Dottler... No, Dottler can't 1v1 Hariyama. What am I doing? Who can Dottler fight? Can Dottler fight Girder? No, Dottler can't fight... Oh, yeah, he can't... Yeah. Sorry. Wrong thing. So Dottler needs to 1v1 the Hariyama, which should be totally possible, honestly. Citrus Berry. This guy might set up some bulk ups on me, but like Psybeam's gonna be doing so much damage, honestly, right? What if I went like Modest Twisted Spoon? Does that get up to 50%? No, it doesn't. So at that point, we're always just bold with Citrus. Okay, so Dottler should beat the Harry. Breloom beats the Lichen Rock. Togetic can maybe kind of beat the Girder, but it needs some help. How much does Breloom take from a Fire Punch from Girder? That's so scary. We're going to need Intimidate on this guy, too. We're going to use Gary to pivot, assuming he has health to spare after he fights the Alolan Sandslash. Also, Breloom can be like an emergency into Alolan Sandslash, like a Mach Punch or something, but it's not looking great. Then Dottler fights the Hariyama, you fight the Lycanroc, you fight the Sandslash, you fight the Girder, kinda, you fight the Pikachu, and Groddle, you're like a backup plan for everything to kind of make it go smooth. Okay. You can be a backup plan for Sandslash. I might even prefer to use you versus Sandslash, honestly. And save the health on Gyarados, perhaps. Okay. Yeah. And then Cursola. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna have to do, guys. It's really not great. It's actually kind of scuffed, but my box will be so much better if we can get past this. I just don't know if we get past this, guys. We have some ads going on right now. That's okay. Let's get the team ready. So we're bringing Lanoon. We are not bringing Delcatty. We are bringing Togetic. Over Corvisquire. Is there any room to bring Chinchou over Dottler and then use something else to beat the Hariyama? Like, but the problem is everything else is if he starts bulking up, yeah, no, we shouldn't do that. We should not do that. Okay, so let's start off with Lanoon. Lanoon needs to be Adamant, Fairy Feather. Alright, Fairy Feather, give...
There's nothing like my mother's ham biscuit, brickle-brackle, and beans with fizzy wickets. They used to make roasted ham squash with spittles battle and a side of biscuit gravy.
Okay, and then we want to be Adamant. Okay, so Adamant Lanoon to take out the Pikachu. Gyarados wants to be Impish, if he's not Impish already. So Gyarados is Impish with Intimidate. Yeah, this is fine. You want to be Bolt, Storm, Citrus Berry. That shit sounds so nasty. What's up, Wooly? Yeah, nothing like some brickle, brackle, and beans in the morning, you know what I mean? I could also set up, like, Reflect with this dude, too, honestly, if it comes up. I personally want to see how John cooks his Spickle Spackle. Well, you know, I usually combine it with my biscuit gravy. That's usually the best way to have it, TBH. Okay, so Breloom needs to be Impish. Okay, you're already Impish. No, you're Bold. Yeah, we need Impish. Okay, so Impish on the Breloom. Oh, not the Togetic. But you know what? While we're here, let's change Togetic too. We need to make Togetic timid. Okay, plus speed, minus attack. Eat. But yo, what's up, Wooly? How you doing? I called you Tooly for some reason. I don't know why I saw T. But yeah, how you doing, my friend? We're chilling out. We're planning a pretty difficult Brawly fight. I actually, like, I'm happy with my encounters. I really am. But my Brawly is, like, very weak IMO. So I'm really hoping to get out of here with, like, no sacks. Or even if it's just one sack, maybe, I'd be so happy. Okay, we're doing, what is this, Impish, right? Yeah, Impish on Grayson Waller. Alright, so Adamant, Fairy, Feather. Let's give Citrus Berry to everybody. Is anybody not going to be Citrus Berry? I think that's pretty much it for everybody, right? We're just going Citrus all around. Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry. Should I Wakan Berry Togetic? I mean, he switches in. I mean, I live a Thunder Punch. He'll just Thunder Punch twice anyway. This seems cool. I love a good challenge. Yeah, this game's a lot of fun. If you want to, honestly, just type in Pokemon Emerald Imperium into the Google search. It's a free download. This game is honestly amazing. It has a lot of really cool quality of life stuff. So you should really enjoy it, honestly. And if you decide you're gonna hardcore Nuzlocke it, it's like really, really good. It gives you all the tools you could possibly want and just forces you to kind of big brain your situations. Alright, let's one more time, let's go through and check what we have going on here. We have Adamant, Fairy Feather on the Lanoon. We have Timid, Citrus Berry on this guy, Encore. We have Impish, Citrus Berry going on over here. Looking good. Impish, Citrus Berry, looking good. Citrus Berry, Bolt, looking good. Impish, Citrus Berry, looking good. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to poison our Breloom, because he has Poison Heal, and every little bit of health could matter if we get crit or something happens. So let's go get poisoned. Take me back to Petalburg, please. Whee! Alright guys, we just need to poison our Breloom, and it's time for Brawly. I'm very, very, very scared of this fight, by the way. But what can you do? Nothing to do, you know? So let's put Breloom up front. I'm wondering if I should just Effect Spore. I don't know. Is Effect Spore just better? Is this guy even hitting me with like Effect Sporeable moves? I mean, if he low sweeps a lot, the thing is I Mach Punch twice. But would Poison Heal help me versus anybody else? Helps me not take Thunder Punch, you know? Would help me maybe heal so I live a Fire Punch if at all possible. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Toxic Heal. Alright guys, so what we're looking for right now is we are going to turn off Repel. We're looking for a Weedle. And we just want the Weedle to hit us with Poison Sting. That's all we want. Of course, we're going to get Weedle on the first try. That's not Weedle. Alright, guys. Hopefully, this doesn't take 5 years. But come on, baby. Come on, show me the Weedle. Weedle, Weedle, Weedle. Okay. Just a mild case of racism. Nothing to worry about here, chat. Nothing to worry about. Good morning, you magnificent creature. Yo, what's up, Gray? Welcome in, my goat. I hope you're having a good day. So, Gray, I don't know if you were here, but you're probably wondering how we're on a new run and it still says attempt number 1. Well, my old run actually never wiped. I was messing around with a different emulator and I corrupted my file, which is like literally depressing. So I had to start a new run. The only good news is since we're on the new run, we're doing the Hall of Fame sheet challenge, which makes it even harder. But yeah, why not? Let's just have fun with it. Right now I'm trying to get a Weedle so I can pre-poison my Breloom for Brawly. This Brawly fight, by the way, very demon. for my box. My box is not well equipped for this in the slightest. But what are you gonna do? Alright, come on, video game. The one time you want to give me non-stop Talos. Where were all these Talos when it was actually my encounter? Okay, that's the wrong bug. Come on, come on. I'm literally getting every single thing that's on this encounter table except for Weedle. Like, can we be serious, video game, please? Just for like 2 minutes, can we be serious? Why? I just want a Weedle, man. Soak it in, man. I just want to pre-poison and be a real boy. We're so cooked. Okay. Okay. Alright, guys, this is not a drill. We're here. I guess I'm just gonna click Leech Seed 1,000 times. Alright, Weedle, you're on a timer. I need you to poison me. Yep. Just poison first try, please. Please, please, please. Okay. Alright, we're chilling. We are big chilling. This is actually perfect. I heal back to full. Who would have thought? I have to get rid of Leech Seed. It's banned now, by the way, but this obviously doesn't really matter or count. But just for the sake of sake, let's do Move Relearner on you, and let's get rid of Leech Seed. I'll take Stun Spore, I guess. Kind of sucks, but whatever. All right, guys, it's time for Brawly. Let's turn down this music here. Let's hit up that in-game music. Good guy, Weedle. Yeah, that Weedle's a good guy. He's a friend of mine. That Weedle is a friend of the channel. Trust. Alright, does anybody know how to do the Brawly puzzle without getting into fights? Because I most certainly don't. But if you are in chat and you know how to get to Brawly without triggering any fights, just send help. If not, I'm gonna do what I always do and just run into mad optionals on accident. Ahoy, mate. Okay, we saved the game because we're gamers. My Meganium got crits. Seems hella racist if you ask me. Surely Ryback sweeps the bad trainers, right? Surely. Okay, chat, so here's what we do. I know how to do this. You go this way, and you go this way, and then you go this way, and then you go this way. Okay, chat, I almost had it. I almost had it. I'm probably, like, lost, by the way. A Stuffle? Alright, surely you outspeed, you're 15 levels higher. Of course this thing goes brutal swing. Oh, you know the bad part? I can't Pokevile because I'll get rid of my poison. For Brawler, surely I'm faster. This run's cooked. Sorry guys, we tried. Run's over. Can't win from here. Brawler's cooking me bad. GG's. Alright, I'm going to heal using a berry juice, because who in God's green earth would ever equip a berry juice for any reason? You know what? I got 3 potions. You know what? Let's check our TMs and see if anybody learns anything interesting. Any electro weathers? No? Okay. Any icy winders? Yo, Lanoon? Don't freaking tempt me with a good time, bro. Don't tempt me with a good time, let me tell you. Any aerial aces? You know, I wonder if Hustle Aerial Ace does more. You know, chat. Let me, for the sake of sake, if I were to go physical Togetic versus the Gurgir, and let's just say I was Impish instead, and let's just say I was Hustle, and let's just say I was Aerial Ace, how much would that do? Yeah, not that much at all. Never mind. Oh, Palm, I told you that was a bad idea, man. I told you. Well, it was worth a try. I know I'm the worst. It's okay, I forgive you. Any Steel Wing knowers? Bruh. Just ban Tozo already. I deserve it. True. Bulldoze, Snarl, Smackdown. That just Snarl. Alright, guys. Surely this is Brawly right here. What the? Oh, we got cooked. I went in the middle of nowhere. Oh, we're getting fricked. Alright, surely I'm faster than Sock. This game's racist. Alright, get in there, Ryback. Do what you do best. Oh my god, that didn't even pick up. Hello? Oh, now I'm faster. Great, I'm speed tying the Sock. Okay, good fight. Okay, not bad, honestly. Alright, guys, hopefully I don't have to sack anything, but I think my team is so bad here that I might maybe have to sack. If I do, I'm not really feeling this Dottler. I don't know about you guys. Alright, chat, we have a plan. It's not a good plan. It's just not. But we have a plan. Do I have any believers in chat? Do you believe that we could beat Brawly straight up off of Copium? Man, I sure hope so. I just saved, and I'm literally saving again, by the way. Sorry, chat, misclick, force of habit. Alright, one last check before the run's over. Adamant Fairy Feather, Timid Citrus, Impish Citrus, Bold Citrus, Impish Citrus, Impish Citrus, Covet, Fairy Wind Encore, Bulldoze, Razor Leaf stuff, Psybeam stuff, Bulldoze stuff, Mach Punch stuff. Okay. Depends on how many mons you want to sack. Hopefully 0. Oh, I'm over here talking to Hariyama. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brawly on attempt 1 of Emerald Imperium, TheSheet Hall of Fame run. Alright, so Brawly leads with a fighting Lucha Libre Pikachu. So here's the thing about this Pikachu, it does have Fake Out. So he is going to straight up just hit me with Fake Out here. Oh, he hard switches. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, so we get a free Covet into Lycanroc. That's kind of poggers. Alright, chat, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was not expecting this. So, versus Lycanroc, our counter is the Breloom here. He's gonna be going for a low sweep, which is gonna be speed controlling, but that shouldn't really matter too much because our Breloom is going to be spamming Mach Punch here. Okay, so we hard switch into Breloom. He goes for a Rock Tomb. That's even better. This is resisted. Okay, now we get to see the benefits of Poison Heal, which is going to start healing us up. Okay, beautiful. And now we just go for double Mach Punch. Okay, well, wants to switch it to a Mach Punch. Girder? Okay, I'll take the free chip. I'm not mad at this. Okay, free chip into Girder and more Poison Heal. This is actually kind of broken. Okay, he's going for Fire Punch. Do I want to switch into Togetic on Fire Punch? No. I need to bait Thunder Punch here. Okay, so let's just confirm. Breloom versus Girder. Girder should always be going for Fire Punch here. So I need to find a way to bait a fighting move. How much does Lanoon take from Fire Punch? Lanoon takes 40 to 47%. The problem is if he burns Lanoon, we're kind of cooked. So if I go Gyarados, if I could vote, I would have also believed. Thank you, Paul. Okay, so how do I bait a fighting move here? I go into you. That baits Thunder Punch. On the Thunder Punch, we go into Lanoon. And then Lanoon will bait a fighting move. And then I encore the Girder. Or, if I just stay in versus Girder on Breloom, I don't do enough damage. Yeah, I can't stay in. I can't stay in. Okay, well, either way, this is Fire Punch. I'm going Gyarados on the Fire Punch. This is also going to get an Intimidate down on the Girder, which is pretty good. Okay, Intimidate on the Girder. This is the Fire Punch. Please, no burns. Please, 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 no burns. No burn, no burn, no burn. Okay. So now he's -1, so let's note that down. Now we're baiting Thunder Punch versus our Gyarados. So -1 Thunder Punch means I should be able to swap into Lanoon pretty free here. If I get parried, it's really bad. Like, really, really bad. But this should be okay. Here's Thunder Punch. Just no para, baby. No para. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, perfect. Now we're baiting a fighting move. The reason why we did all of this pivoting is so we can get a fighting move into Togetic. So now he's going to go for a fighting move. We send in Togetic. He's going to go for a low sweep, which is going to do like 0 damage. The problem is, I just realized I'm faster and I was going to encore trap him. But now he's faster because I swapped it on low sweep. So my whole plan was stupid to begin with. Okay, okay, chat. So, new plan. We don't get crit by Thunder Punch ever. That's the new plan. If we get crit by Thunder Punch, we're just gonna probs lose or something like that. Do I go for Yawn? I could go into Grottle here. He's going for Thunder Punch. Dude, I think I just go Grottle and I just 1v1 him at -1, right? I mean, I'm only ever dead to... Am I even dead to Thunder Punch crit, by the way? Thunder Punch crit... Oh, yeah, I'm so dead to Thunder Punch crit. If I swap into Grottle and then I just fight him. So, Grottle versus -1 Girder. The problem is Fire Punch does so much and it has a chance to burn. And Grottle doesn't do anything to this guy.
75% chance of winning. If we just go one-on-one
This is rough.
and then add 66 and 2/3
Yo, what's up, RJ?
chance,
How you doing,
I
my
got
friend?
141 and 2/3 chance of winning.
This is so bad. Farming Tyranitar 7 stars. Pretty good, pretty good. Guys, I don't know what to do here. Even if I risk crit, I mean, he's -1. So he's just gonna hit me into Citrus Berry. I honestly think I just need to stay in and risk the crit here, I think. My team is just so bad for this. Okay, or do I yawn and save this guy for later? What else do we need Togi for? We don't need Togi for anything else this fight, but it's a really good Pokemon for the run. Like, really, really, really good. So losing it here would be, like, pretty depressing. And for Togetic to even have a chance, I'm gonna risk 2 crits, which is, like, kind of insane to think about. Unless I can Encore him into Thunder Punch and then switch into Girder. Or do I go for the Fairy Wind and just take the damage? Alright, don't get crit. Just don't get crit. It's free, bro. It's fine. No crit. Yep, this procs my Citrus. Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine here. Fairy Wind, show me like a nice little high roll. Okay. Okay, so the max roll on Thunder Punch does 40 damage. So I'm only ever dead to crit again. Do I risk another crit or do I just go into Girder from here? I think I go Girder, Grottle from here. Alright, Grottle, slow and steady. You got this, buddy. Slow and steady. There's the Thunder Punch. The thing about Grottle is it has self-sufficient, so we're just gonna heal this up right quick. Okay. Alright, buddy. Slow and steady. Let's Bulldoze for speed control. This guy wants to Fire Punch, right? Grottle versus Girder. We can Bulldoze once for some speed control here, I think. Alright, Fire Punch. Yawn might have been the play. The problem with Yawn is he switches. The problem with Yawn is he switches. That's the only thing. We're dead to crit here on Fire Punch too, by the way. Okay. So we lowered his speed. We lowered his speed. This is Fire Punch. Is he low enough for Lanoon to just pick up with Covet? If I switch into Lanoon, you been going swap crazy? Yeah. We can swap into Gyarados on another Fire Punch, but then I'm risking another burn here. I am faster too. I think I risked the crit here on Grottle. Grottle's my starter Pokemon. It would never get crit, is the thing. He might even go for speed control now too. Alright, Razor Leaf. Come on, let me get a crit, baby. Come on, crit him up, crit him up, crit him up, crit him up, crit him up. Okay, he went for low sweep. Okay. Okay, so since he didn't see a kill, he's going for speed control, but now he has the speed control. But there's our Citrus, and there's self-sufficient. Okay, so I'm dead to crit, but he's gonna go for low sweep, I think. No, he's already faster than me. So he's gonna go for Fire Punch again. How much is Fire Punch crit? It's like a lot, right? Yeah, Fire Punch crit just kills. If I pivot through Gyarados, I outspeed in one shot, and I'm never dead to crit either. I think I'm meant to pivot through Gyarados here. And then Gyarados should be able to pick up with like Bulldoze or something. Well, red health means he's at 20% or less, or does red health mean 10% or less? I kind of forget how that goes. Red health means 10% or less, right? Or am I bugging? I think it means 20. Which means Gyarados is not even guaranteed. Yeah, 20%, right? Yep. I mean, if I go... I think I just go hard Lanoon on the Fire Punch here. Someone hit me with the Cliff Notes. So we are ads. I won't play during ads. Don't worry, guys. So Bryu, we are deathless so far in the run, okay? It's a pretty good run so far. The thing is my box is good, it scales, but it's really bad for Brawly. And he's been doing some really funky AI. Basically, right now, this Girder is -1. If I attack with Groddle, we're fine. But he's faster, and if he crits, I'm dead. I can switch into Lanoon, outspeed and kill, but once again, if he crits, I'm dead on the Lanoon. But then if Lanoon dies, I can switch into like Togetic, outspeed and kill. But then the problem is I still have to fight that Pikachu in the back, and I'm not sure how I would fight the Pikachu. I guess I would fight it with like, I don't know, yeah, fighting it with Breloom seems like it would be a headache because he just heals everything with Draining Kiss. So yeah, I'd probably wipe to that Pikachu, honestly. Maybe Groddle could fight the Pikachu in the end. I guess Groddle could fight the Pikachu in the end. Okay, I think I'm meant to swap to Lanoon here. So the turtle, yeah, the turtle's slow. And the Girder did also, I bulldozed him to make him slower. And then that forced him into a low sweep, so now I'm slower again. Alright guys, ads are over. I've assessed the risk here. We swap into Lanoon. If we swap into Lanoon and he doesn't crit, then we just outspeed and kill. If he crits, then we send in Togetic to outspeed and kill. Alright, Lanoon, just don't get crit, bro. This is so free for you. This is so free for Lanoon. Just don't get crit, buddy. No crit, no burn, and we are big chillin', I promise. Free. So free. Let's freaking go. Alright, dodge this. Oh, yes, my punch! I forgot. Whoopsies! Alright, that was perfectly calculated, guys. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, I was just testing you guys. Totally a test. Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. So, what I would have done there if I wasn't an idiot is I would have realized it's Mach Punch because of priority. I would have swapped into Togetic, ate the Mach Punch, and then Revenge killed. So that's really genuinely my bad. I forgot it was freaking Mach Punch, bro. I'm so tired. Okay, so this guy switches to Lycanroc again. On the Lycanroc, we go hard Breloom here. He should go for Rock Tomb, which is like fine because with Poison Heal, yeah. So he lands the Rock Tomb, but then Poison Heal, we just kind of heal up. It's fine. This is still winnable for sure. Losing Lanoon is hopefully not the end of the world, but it does kind of suck a bit. Alright, so from here, we're going to just start Mach Punching. It's going to do some good damage here. Small chance to pick up. Goes for Low Sweep. Low Sweep does a good amount of damage. Poison Heal is going to start healing me up. Mach Punch again. Okay, Lycanroc is down. So now this is going to bait probably Aegislash? Or maybe Pikachu? Not Aegislash, Alolan Sandslash, maybe? Yeah, okay. So this is the riskiest part of the fight. This part of the fight is just kind of like throw Gyarados at it and literally pray. He's gonna go for Aerial Ace here. Okay, we get an Intimidate on the Sandslash. That's big for us. Okay. Alright, he does 10 damage with that move. He's -1 versus Gyarados. Gyarados should win, but if he starts to crit me, things get a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna start hitting Bulldoze. Okay, he goes for Ice Shard. This is literally fine. He has a Chople Berry, Bryu. We would Mach Punch, but he has Chople. So we gotta kind of play it this way. We're never dead to Ice Shard crit here. We should be fine. The only thing I'm scared about is once he gets -2 speed, I'm scared that he's gonna switch out, but it should be fine. Hopefully he Ice Shards one more time, which will perfectly put us into Citrus Berry range. Okay, perfect. So now this procs the Citrus on Gyarados. This is going to bait in Pikachu. And now we have to make sure our Grottle can beat the Pikachu. It's a little bit Monka, but Grottle should be able to do it. Our original answer to Pikachu was Lanoon, but it didn't really work out that way. Alright, Pikachu is back. I don't know if he's going to fake out or if he's just going to go for an electric move, but we have to go hard Grottle here. We just kind of don't really have an option. Alright, hard Grottle, Electro Web. Okay, he crit me. That kind of sucks. It's a shitty crit. That's a really bad crit, actually. Okay, Pikachu versus Grottle. His maximum damage roll is Hidden Power Fighting. I'm gonna Bulldoze here. If I get crit, I'm kind of cooked. Should I go into Gyarados? We don't want to get him low enough where he starts draining Kissing, though. That's the problem. Alright, there's no way he crits twice in a row, right? Alright, no way you crit twice in a row. Because he crit me the first time already. Yeah, you can't crit twice. That's like a rule. Alright, Bulldoze is in. This is going to do a lot of damage. Okay, good job. Alright, we heal up. Okay, so now this Pikachu is -1 speed. So at -1 speed, Electro Web doesn't see any rolls to kill me. So I'm safe to swap into Gyarados here. Gyarados, do you outspeed with him at -1? 38. Yeah, Gyarados outspeeds with Pikachu at -1. So we go back into Gyarados here. Okay, show me Hidden Power Fighting. Get the Intimidate. Hidden Power Fighting, Hidden Power Fighting, Hidden Power Fighting. Yep, perfect. Okay, so now Gyarados is faster than this thing. Because I hit him with a Bulldoze, he's -1 speed. That makes me faster. We go back with our own Bulldoze. Okay, Pikachu is down. That only leaves the Hariyama here. That just leaves the Hariyama. So Hariyama versus Gyarados is probably going to go for Fake Out turn 1, I think. This is going to be a little bit scary, but we are going to hard switch into Ryback here is the play. Show me Fake Out. Please don't bulk up, just show me Fake Out. Okay, so he faked out. The question now is, do I set up a Reflect or do I just start Psybeaming? I think I start Psybeaming right now. It also gives me a chance to confuse him too. Alright, he's gonna set up bulk up here. Okay. Alright, we have to keep track. This is gonna get real scary real fast. The thing is I really do wall him pretty bad. Unless he crits, Reflect is always better. No. Yeah, Reflect is fine. I'm gonna set up a Reflect this turn so that it lasts longer. Where is Reflect? Okay, so this turn we set up a reflect. He goes for bulk up number 2. Okay, reflect is up. No, he doesn't have knockoff here. Okay, +3, +3. The problem is this guy has citrus berry. But I think we're fine here. No confusion kind of sucks. Okay, this guy's +4. Chat, gulp. Chat, have you ever been scared before? Okay, he would have to crit me here. As long as he doesn't crit, we win. Easy. Okay, chat, all things considered, 1 death on Brawly when you consider my box, I'm actually kind of okay with this. I could have saved Lanoon, though. That was just me being reckless. But you know what? 1 death Brawly, I'm okay with this. I'm honestly fine with this. That was really scary. GG's. Let's go, chat. All that build up for a 20 damage bullet punch? Well, because of reflect, and yeah. Alright, level cap increased. Nice. Alright, nice. Let's see if we get some evolutions here on this box. Alright, first and foremost though, Lanoon, I'm genuinely so sorry, buddy. This was completely my fault. You didn't deserve this. But honestly, you played great. Really hoping this guy becomes a Crustle. Show me that box. Got you. Yo, Counter! My goat. What's up, Counter? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we lost freaking Lanoon, man. Basically, Counter, my box is good, but my box for Brawly specifically was not really what was hitting, you know what I mean? But even then, I still could have beat Brawly Deathless, if we're being honest. I just kind of messed up. I 100% messed up. But I'm still happy with my performance. I thought I navigated pretty well. I've been lurking and playing Regai Ladder. Oh wait, did they drop Regai on Showdown? Because if they did, let me talk to ya. Hey, alright, I know what I'm doing in bed before sleep. What are you running, Counter? What's the first team? Oh, this guy gets Seed Bomb? Nice. That's sick. I think the first thing I'm gonna test is probably... I think I want to do Cali Eye with Kyogre, I think? Yeah, Regai is official. It's double restricted. It starts May 1st. It's officially official. I have just discovered the ability Bull Rush. Yeah, Bull Rush is sick. Yeah, double restricted is gonna be a little garbage, but what can I say? But I think my plan, or at least what I want to test, is Zacian Pagos, Flutter Bolt, Fire Pond, Urshi Water. Interesting. This thing wants to learn Psy Shock. Sweet. 80 damage, hits on the physical side. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Kyogre plus Calyrex. I think. I'll go like a Terra Water Cali. Bug Buzz? Wait, this guy's a demon. Okay. We got a big Orbeetle, chat. Let's fucking go. Ice Ice Fang? Yes, please, man. I've been fiending for this. Aqua Fang, thank the Lord. Great Twister. Nice. Alright, guys, please, Lord, tell me this becomes a Crustle now. Please. I can't just be walking around with a Dwebble. Rock Slide? Hell yeah. Rock Slide is based. I'll go Rock Slide over Rock Blast every day of the week. Please tell me. There's no way that Crustle is delayed till after level 30. Are we actually fucking joking right now? Bro. Why? Yo, Force Palm? Okay. Force Palm is kind of sick. I'll get rid of Stun Spore here. Okay. Level cap isn't 34. Yeah, we have to fight the rival before we get 34. 34 is the Watson cap. But yeah, box is looking alright. Box is looking okay. We need a ground type bad, and I really, really, really want to get the Golisopod this time. Please give me the Golisopod. We picked up Corsola instead of Starmie. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little pissed at that. We picked up Metatite in the cave, which is like fine, I guess. I don't know when it evolves, but it's a good doubles mon. It gets fake out and stuff. Marini is, we need Swap Frog. Oh yeah, we really need Swap Frog. That's a fact. Spike Cannon launches sharp spikes. Would I ever use this actually? No, I wouldn't. Yeah, dude, Swap Frog is an actual like goated MVP. I miss Starmie. Starmie would have made Brawly free, but we didn't have it. Instead, we got this freaking thing. He wants to learn Curse. Brother, I guess. You know what? Honestly, Curse is probably not even that bad. Does anybody know how Curse AI works in this game? Probably not, right? I wonder if I curse the enemy if they have Switch AI. It's actually kind of interesting. Alright, Delcatty just learned straight up nothing. That's good to know, I guess. Alright, we do have the goat, though. That's why he's the goat. The goat. Alright, Lantern, absolute pog champion. Lantern, my beloved. Dude, this thing is like a run saver. This thing is so freaking good. Stockpile? How about no? Oh, swallow. Haha, giggity goo. Goat fish. True. Signal beam? Sure, sure. Sure, sure.
Oh no, alright, John, Jen just redeemed freedom, so I need your best Eagle Screech. Alright, here we go.
Counter with the resub 16 months, bro. What a fucking legend. Counter from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I'm but just a small streamer, so I really, really appreciate those subs, man. Thank you so much, Counter. Thank you. Every sub. Guys, remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, but every time you guys sub to me, I plant a small tree in a third world country. Alright? Don't fact check me. I just need you guys to trust. Okay? Sources, trust. Alright, surely this thing evolves to Metacham, right? And surely this thing evolves to Corviknight right now? Surely. Oh, how am I going to PC4, man? Bag. Infinite Candy. Alright, Alistair Black. High jump kick. I mean, it is 90 accurate. You know what? We're teaching this. No, we're not. Okay, chat. Can you guys remind me if I ever, for some reason, need to hit a high jump kick on something? Please remind me that I have access to high jump kick, chat. That's your one job. You guys gotta keep me honest. Because if I go wide lens, high jump kick with pure power, that's actually nuts. Scary face, I wish. Okay. Alright, let's just grab some of our strong guys. Bring our friend Throttle. Bring our friend Rayloon. I guess Orbeetle's one of our strong guys, somehow. Nah, I'm just bringing Delcatty, YOLO. Alright, switch to you as my lead. Alright, I think we could go get an encounter here, I think. I'm not sure if I have enough time to do one more battle, but I think we get an encounter. Or am I delaying Dewford? I have to remember which route is which route is which. So when we get to Slateport, so Slateport City. Oh no, we have to delay Slateport because that's our chance at Wimpod. So we delayed Slateport, we delay the beach, and we delay 110. Yeah, never mind. There's no encounters. There's no encounters at all. Okay, so you know what? Let's take a look at the next boss fight. I don't know if I'm gonna do it right now, but let's just take a quick look together. Let's update my team. So Pokeweb just saved. Level cap 30. Load. Copy. Calculator. Clear imported sets. Control V. Okay, so there's a way to mark your Pokemon as, like, unalive. I don't know how to do that. There's supposed to be a way. I'm nodding off, so I'm gonna go now. Later, all sorry I missed most of the stream. No, it's okay, Brio. I'm sure you're busy, man. I'm just taking a quick look at this fight. I'm probably gonna hop off soon, though, in a bit, I think. There's supposed to be a way where you can mark your dead Pokemon dead in here. I actually don't know how, though. Probably because I'm stupid. So what do we have to prep for? We prep for the Aqua Double Battle, right? Which is the low kicks, dude. Yeah, it's the low kicks, dude. Okay, so what do we have for low kicks? So low kicks is kinda walled by Breloom? Wait, is Breloom that guy? Yeah, Breloom only takes 30% from first impression. That's actually really good. And then with Poison Heal, I can just heal up and Force Palm this dude. Wait, is Breloom that guy? Like, do we have a confirmed Breloom is that guy angle? Lunge, Assurance, Double Kick. Corvisquire probably goes crazy here too. Does Corvisquire outspeed? Nah, he doesn't outspeed. How about Dwebble? Yo, Dwebble is that guy? Hold on. I have to open another, do this here. +1, damage calc. Because the first one's Dwebble and the second one is Galissapod, right? So how does Breloom do versus Galissapod? Oh, not as good at all. But that's okay. We can use Intimidate and stuff if we have to. Dwebble versus Galissapod? Oh, hell no. Okay. So I think Breloom is actually interesting here. Breloom could lead, eat the first impression. Breloom can go for like... at -1 speed. Am I faster than you, by the way? Okay, so Breloom could go for like a Rock Tomb into like Force Palm kind of angle. Rock Tomb. Or maybe just double Rock Tomb, huh? Yeah, double Rock Tomb has a 97% chance to OHKO. I'm gonna save that. Okay, so double Rock Tomb Breloom, and then this Quillfish comes out. He's gonna go for Barb Barrage. So Quillfish comes out. He wants to go for Barb Barrage, which could poison. I can fight you with Marini. We do 0 damage to each other. I can maybe teach Marini something that could help it win this fight. So like, let's just say Marini comes. Do I have any other Pokemon that can't be poisoned? That would be the only one though, right? I mean, Breloom. Gyarados is definitely gonna come. Metatite versus this thing. No, Metatite doesn't do too good. How about Orbeetle? Wait, Orbeetle walls this insanely. Okay, so Orbeetle can come to the Quillfish. Yeah, he walls it super crazy. The only thing is if he poisoned me with Barb Barrage, but as long as I go Pecha. So Pecha Orbeetle is sick. And Orbeetle, so chat, I did not know this thing was base 90 speed. That's actually kind of insane. So Orbeetle, so we don't need Marini then. So Breloom 1v1's this guy. Orbeetle swaps him on the Quillfish and just wins. Then the second fight starts. So the second fight is Breloom lead versus Galissapod. Breloom baits first impression. So we Breloom lead. On the first impression, we swap into Gyarados. Orbeetle's guaranteed to be here. The Gyarados will drop him to -1 attack. And then at that point, with Gyarados, we can kind of either just stay in and whittle him down, or we can switch again. Shell Armor Dwebble when this guy's -1. It's just not good enough. What about Orbeetle? No, at -1 I still take way too much. It's not part Psychic. How about Lantern? Lantern at -1 kind of beats this guy a bit. So that's good. This guy's Water Absorb, right? Yeah, this guy's Water Absorb. So... -1 Galissapod. Do you just lose to Cursola, actually? No, Razor Shell does a bit much. Grottle? So at -1... I think it would just be staying in with Gyarados at this point. Go back to Breloom. Nah. Marini? Marini could come in and Toxic him. You know, that's not a terrible idea, actually. We get this guy to we switch into Gyarados on the first impression, we eat it up. And then from there, we're baiting, like, Leech Life, I guess? So on the Leech Life, we go to Marini, and then we hit a Toxic. Because Marini is going to be, like, Bold... Save with like a citrus berry, and then we just Toxic stall it until emergency exit, so that feels good. And then Palpitoad, Icy Wind, Mud Bomb, Bubble Beam. We could probably go back into Breloom, who could just beat this guy with some Mega Drains. If I take an Icy Wind, he's faster, so maybe that gets scary. So we could bring Groddle as like a backup plan. Because Groddle just one-shots with Seed Bomb, right? Yeah. Self-sufficient Citrus Berry Groddle will always beat the Palp. And then last but not least, we have the other Hisuian Quillfish. This guy has Throat Chop, so Orbeetle doesn't wall him. So we need something for Hisui Dark Poison Quillfish. Could just go back to Gyarados, put him at -1. Gyarados kind of beats this thing, actually, all jokes aside. So Gyarados could be the win condition. What about Dwebble? Dwebble's kind of aight here, especially if Gyarados drops him to -1, then Dwebble always wins with like Intimidate spam. What about Lantern? Yeah, Lantern super walls this thing at -1. Lantern wins too. Okay, we have the line. I don't think I'm going to do it right now. I guess for anybody that's still here, what we're going to do is tomorrow, I'm getting out of work pretty early, so I'm planning on doing a afternoon stream tomorrow and an afternoon stream on Wednesday too. So back-to-back afternoon streams. I think we have this fight kind of fully fleshed out a bit. Let me add the pieces here. Marini, Groddle, and Lantern, right? So we're looking pretty good. So we'll start the next stream with this fight here. And I think I'm just gonna end the stream right here. Let me see if there's any homies on for me to raid. Show them a little bit of love. Let's do one. Mobots. Judy is on. Indy is on. Really not too many people on, right? Let me check Discord. No, nobody really on. Similar. Okay. Now I'm just looking for somebody Nuzlocking, honestly. VGC Regulation I team building. Alright, I found somebody who's doing a Nuzlocke. They're doing Pokemon Lucid, which is actually a game I'm interested in Nuzlocking myself. So let's go ahead, let's hit up the raid. We planned our next fight for tomorrow's stream. So tomorrow's stream should start out with a bang. Like, we should, like, I'll start the stream, and then, like, 5 or 10 minutes in, we're gonna go straight to a battle.